Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Daily Sun's Evening News Bulletin. This is 𝗞𝗲𝘆𝘀 bringing you today's top stories. Let's begin with the headlines. 𝗞𝗲𝘆𝘀 killings, ex-DMP Commissioner Habib, 2 others get death penalty. Parliamentary election and referendum results will be announced together. 𝗞𝗲𝘆 Akhtar. Chhatra League leader Saddam gets bail to mourn for late wife and son. Armed attackers kill 11 at soccer field in Mexico, Salamanca. Bangladesh narrowly loses in a do-or-die match. You have just had a glimpse of the headlines. Let's move from the headlines to the heart of the stories. The International Crimes Tribunal has sentenced 3 people, including former Dhaka Metropolitan Police DMP Commissioner Habibur Rahman, to death in a crime against humanity case over the killing of 6 people, including Anas, at 𝗞𝗲𝘆𝘀 in the capital during this July mass uprising. The other 2 sentenced to death are former DMP Joint Commissioner Sudeep Kumar Chakraborty and Shah Alam Muhammad Akhtarul Islam, former Additional Deputy Commissioner of the Ramna Zone. The verdict was delivered at around 12:30 p.m. on Monday by a 3-member judicial panel of International Crimes Tribunal 1, headed by Chairman Justice Muhammad Ghulam Murtaza Majumdar. Senior Election Commission Secretary Akhtar Ahmed has said that the results of the upcoming 13th National Parliamentary election and the referendum will be announced together. He made the statement on Monday while speaking with journalists at the Election Commission office. EC Secretary Akhtar Ahmed stated that the results at each polling center will be ready within 3 to 4.5 hours after the voting ends, depending on the number of votes cast. However, it will take longer at polling centers for expatriates due to differences in ballot papers, one type for overseas voters and another for domestic voters. 3 days after the death of his wife and child, Joel Hassan Saddam, president of the banned organization Chhatra League's Baridhara Sadar Upazila branch, was granted bail by the High Court. On Monday, he was given 6 months bail on humanitarian grounds. On Friday, January 23rd afternoon, police recovered the hanging body of Saddam's wife, Kanis Shornali, at their home in Shabekdanga village, Baridhara Sadar Upazila. Nearby, the lifeless body of their 9-month-old child, Nazim, was also found. Following the incident on Saturday evening, arrangements were made at the gate of Joshua Central Jail to allow Saddam to see his wife and child for the last time. He had been held in Joshua Central Jail since his arrest in Gopalganj on April 5th last year. A group of armed attackers killed 11 people and injured 12 at a soccer sports field after a match in the Mexican city of Salamanca, its mayor César Prieto said on Facebook on Sunday, but a motive was not immediately clear. A woman and a child were among those injured in the regrettable and cowardly attack in the Loma de Flores community during a social gathering. Prieto added, describing the incident as a severe social breakdown. The incident adds to a wave of violence that we are sadly experiencing in this state, and particularly in Salamanca, he added. Unfortunately, criminal groups are trying to subjugate the authorities, which they will not achieve. Bangladesh has advanced to the Super 6 stage from the group round with just 1 point. In this phase, Azizul-Haq Tamim and his team have only 2 matches to play, and they must win both to secure a place in the semi-finals. However, the start to their first match did not go well. In this do-or-die game, the Junior Tigers were bowled out for just 136 runs. At the match in Bulawayo, Bangladesh captain Azizul-Haq Tamim won the toss and chose to bat. However, the team's innings got off to a shaky start as opener Jawad was dismissed in the very first over, scoring 6 runs off 3 balls. The second wicket partnership between opener Rifat Beg and captain Tamim managed to steady the innings briefly, coping with the early pressure. But after the dismissal of these 2 batsmen, Bangladesh continued to lose wickets at regular intervals. Unable to build any significant resistance, the team was eventually bowled out for a low total. That's all for today's Evening News Bulletin. Stay tuned for more updates, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Good night.